Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy FarmHC. Back another video. Today's video, we got the best spot up build, Klay Thompson build. Good on. It's good sitting corner, but it's also good 5v5 sitting hash. It's a really good build. There's also two ways you can make it. So I'm gonna make it two different ways. So this is the first way. Pure sharp. Just lights out shooter. You want to make it max out free throw, mid-range, and three-pointer all the way up, and then put post fade to 76. That's all you need to get your 30 shooting back. There's no reason to max it out. You're not gonna do post fades that much. And if you're only playing part, you're not planning on playing pro-am, then do this, because obviously you're not doing free throws parts, I think. But this is also a good pro-am build. Someone put the free throw up. It's a good hash build. So you want to have your free throws so you can make them. This is all you need for finishing. One finishing badge. Finishing badge is really not that important. But you want to have some sort of dunk and layup just so you can finish the ball. Like if you backdoor cut, you can actually make it. Yeah. And then playmaking badges, you're not going to get too many. You can go like this if you really wanted to. But there's no point. We're just going to go for the 11 so you can get the main badges you want. You know, get gold quick first step. You can get gold hands for days if you want that. Bronze bailout. You know, and then you have extra badges and stuff. Yeah. And then defense, you don't want to be a liability. On defense, I always say a Klay Thompson build. He is not a liability on defense. He's a good defender. And this pure sharp is a good defensive build, to be honest. I mean, it's pure sharp, so I mean, it doesn't seem like a good defensive build, but I mean, if you look at the build right now, we got 9 defensive badges. You can get pretty good defensive badges, and your stats are not that bad right now. They're not that bad, and they're gonna get a little bit better, depending on how you want to do it. Now, obviously, body shape doesn't matter, but I'm gonna do solid. Klay Thompson's that's probably what his body build would be. So if you want to be Klay Thompson, you can go 6'6" or 6'7". I think he's 6'6" or 6'7". But to actually make the build the best it can be, you want to go 6'5" or 6'6". I'm gonna go 6'5". It's faster, but it's really a choice. And the weight, I'm gonna go all the way down because there's no reason not to. I don't need strength, and I'm gonna keep going up so we can find the sweet spot. Yeah, right there, 179. You get the fastest speed and acceleration you can get. And a little bit stronger than minimum, and a little bit better into your defensive minimum. Yeah. And then wingspan, there's two things you can do. You can max out the wingspan. Your 3-pointer goes down 2. Your ball handle only goes down 1, which isn't gonna do anything. And your defense gets a lot better, as you can see, and your finishing goes up a little bit. This is what I would do, because 93 3-pointer, 95. There's not that big of a difference. Actually, this is probably what I would do, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I would do. You don't really lose much, and you gain a lot. So yeah, that's probably what I would do. 84.2. Sharp take is better than shot creating take, especially if you're a spot up. And it's gonna be a sharp facilitator. So that is going to be the pure sharp version. And now I'm gonna show you like the really Klay Thompson version. Yeah. Alright, so here is going to be like the really Klay Thompson build, because you know the other one didn't have as good a defense as Klay Thompson does. It's still a good defense, but they didn't have Klay Thompson defense, because he's a great defender. So you want to max out your shooting, and then again the same thing, take down your post fade, so you get the same shooting badges, but you don't have to use all your attributes for it. And again, if you're gonna play just part, you can do this, but you're getting less attributes. You only get to take down 1, but you can take down the post fade a lot more than you can take down the free throw and still get 20 shooting badges. And 20 shooting badges is going to be really good, especially if there's no quick draw. So normally you'd have to worry about quick draw, and then you'd have 16 badges to really work with. You don't even gotta worry about that. So yeah, this one finishes better than the pure sharp by a good amount. It's got 13 higher in dunk, and I don't know exactly how much more in layup, but way more in layup. So yeah, it's a way better finisher. And you can, on this one, you can actually try to work and get some finishing badges, like this or something. But like I said, finishing badges really Finishing badges is the worst category for actual badges, because shooting badges really can change you if you can shoot or not. Same with playmaking. If you don't have like quick first step and stuff, you're not going to be able to dribble. Defensive badge, you've none, you're not going to be able to defend. But with one finishing badge, you can still dunk the ball. Finishing is more about the stat than the badges. Yeah, and then with this one, you're not going to be able to. You can go for the 11 if you do that, but you can also go for 10. But I would go for 11 because it's literally 2 attribute points and you have another badge. You can go for more too, but you're only going to get 2 more, and that's a lot of attributes for 2 badges. But this is a really, like, most people are going to do this, get their 10, think that's good, but no. You can put 2 attributes to get to get a whole badge point from that. Yeah, you want to do that. If you can get a badge for 2 attribute points, that's good. And then this build, you're going to get 20 defensive badges. I'll probably do, probably do that. If you think I think interior defense is gonna help you guard the paint better than block. Like if you're guarding someone ISOing, and they drive, if you have good interior defense, you're good to contest. But if you think block is gonna help you more on that, then go ahead and go for block, and then put your interior defense like that. But I'm gonna put up the interior defense, just because I know if you have a higher interior defense, you're gonna get better contests. So, yeah. And block, I feel like if you put rim protector and chase down on, you're gonna get blocks regardless what your stat is. So, yeah. But this is another thing you can do with this build. Like I said, you don't have to worry about quick draw. And normally, I think normally last year in 2K20, Green and Reds would get 16 shooting badges, and quick draws in the game, so they really had, like, depending on what quick draw they used, they had that many badge points left. But on this one, you can go for the 16 again and get 22 defensive badges. Actually, I think you can still get 17. Yep, 18. Okay, so you can get 8 there, or 18 shooting badges, and then this. So I feel like this is a Klay Thompson build. Maybe not so much in the playmaking. You know, he doesn't dribble like that. He doesn't try to dribble like that. But, you know, for 2K wise, I feel like you gotta have some ball handling in there, some playmaking badges, pass accuracy and stuff, to be effective. But right here is a good Klay Thompson build because Klay Thompson, he's a great on-ball defender. Playmaking decent. I mean, he doesn't really, when he catches the ball, he doesn't really pass it. He just shoots it. I mean, he catches, shoot. I mean, that's what he does. Ball handle, he doesn't dribble like that, but I mean, I would give him a 75. When he when he actually dribbles the ball, you know, he doesn't just get ripped off the rip. They don't just take it from him. But this is another thing you can do. 70 layups, all you need for a long athlete. I'm pretty sure, same as last year. The entire builder is the same as last year, so that's what I would guess. So, right there, you can get 19 shooting badges. You'll still get your long athlete layup package, and still have a 72 driving dunk. You're not gonna notice a difference between a 70 layup and an 80 layup. You're really not. You're not gonna make contested layups. If you go for a contested layup, you shouldn't be hoping it can win. If you take open layups, they're gonna go in. There you go. If you have long athlete layup package, you're gonna make every single layup that's open. So put that on. But there you go. You get 19 shooting. This is probably the best you can do it for a green or red. Like last time, I'm gonna just do solid. Klay Thompson's probably solid. Now with this one, if you go 6'6", like Klay Thompson, I'm pretty sure he's 6'6", but your layup goes down, which I mean you can always do this, and then go 6'6", and you'll still get you get a 6. Okay, never mind. Yeah, but this is why I'm not gonna go 6'6", because your layup goes down, you get slower, and it doesn't benefit you that much other than being 1 inch taller. 6'7" benefits your being able to rebound, guard the paint, but Klay Thompson, I mean, you're gonna be guard. You're 6'5", you're gonna be guarding ball, not the paint. You're not the center. You gotta see around your team to guard ball. And then on your weight, 178 is perfect. This build actually, when you hit 99 or like 98, because if you didn't know, you have to have an 86 speed with ball to speed boost, and speed with ball is a mixture between your ball handle and your speed rating. So when you hit 99, your ball handle is gonna go to a 79. And your speed's gonna go up. So when you mix those two together, you'll actually be able to speed boost either off rip or after like 2 points. after you score once or twice. So that'll be, I mean, that's gonna be pretty nice. So again, with the wingspan, if you go down, it doesn't really benefit you that much, other than you get a plus to your 3-pointer, but everything else gets worse. So for me, you know, balanced wingspan's good, or going down 1, or going up 1. But for me, I'm gonna go up 2. Your 3-pointer goes down 2, which isn't good, but you'll be fine. You have 19 shooting badges. You're gonna be able to shoot regardless. And then your defensive stats all goes up. You get faster. Lateral quickness goes up for having a longer wingspan. That doesn't make sense, but yeah. Your dunk goes up. Your ball handle stays the same. Yeah, you can also max it out. That's really gonna help your defense. But your shooting goes down to a 76. I don't know if you want a 76 3-pointer for a Klay. If you're a Klay Thompson build, I don't know if you want that. And this is also a good hash build. So if you made this build just to play hash, do regular wingspan or minimum, because you're gonna be shooting a lot, and probably guarding corner. But if you made this build to play corner on 3s, and still be able to, you know, score a little bit, then probably go up 2, because your defense gonna be, it's really gonna benefit your defense. Now with this build, it's so all around. It can do literally, it can finish pretty good. That's its weak spot, but it still can finish pretty good as a 70 dunk. You can shoot, obviously. You can fade. You can dribble a little bit, and you got good defense. So for me, if I'm playing hash on 5v5, I'm taking a sharp take. But if I'm playing 3s, if I'm playing 2s on this build, you can play 2s with a run point and like ISO. But if I'm playing 2s, playmaker, because you're gonna be able to dribble like stupid crazy. But for 3s, I'd probably do lock tape, because you're gonna be guarding ball, and you're gonna have really good defense, especially once you get lock tape. It's gonna be, you know, yeah, and it's automatically intimidating. And lock take boosts everything else too, not just your defense. Sharp take boosts everything, but mainly your shooting. So it's really between lock and sharp take. Really, it's your preference. I would go lock, but sharp take is good too. So there's the Klay Thompson build. It doesn't tell you shades of Klay Thompson. Don't know why. Maybe because there's ball handling in it. And you get a pretty cool name, 2-way mid-range shooter. That's a pretty cool name. I'm gonna show you the badges you would probably want to use for, you know. Oh, never mind. I play all my games. But yo, that's the build. The badges if you're doing for Klay Thompson, then put catch a shooter on like Hall of Fame. But for the actual badges, it's, you know, it's pretty obvious what badges you want to use. There's so many bad shooting badges, but there's so many good ones too, and so you really just put all the good ones on, you're gonna be fine. But yeah, that's gonna be the Klay Thompson build. It's a pretty good build for all around. There's not one thing it can't do. But yeah, make sure I drop a like, subscribe. Peace out.